Hi, I'm Debbie Bowie. Today I want to share a coaching success story. This week I was coaching a client whose topic was figuring out why she could do certain tasks very easily and would avoid others that were more difficult. And as we explored that topic, I noticed that the tasks that were easy, when she was talking about them, she had an alive kind of energy. And when she talked about the ones that were difficult, it was like Eeyore was in the room. Oh man. So I asked her a question: what type of energy do you have when you're doing the ones that are easy compared to the energy you have when you try to do the other type, the more difficult type? And she described the easy ones as was alert, she was moving, she was interacting, really high energy. And she said, and when I sit down to try to write policy and procedures or develop a website, I'm just sitting there thinking, and it's like my brain shuts off, and I just, there is no movement involved. And that's what she figured out, is that she can get things done more readily if she's able to move, which is a kinesthetic way of processing information, movement. And what she learned from just contemplating the two different types of energy was that for her to really engage, there needs to be a kinesthetic component. There needs to be some type of movement, perhaps even some type of connection. Because as we were sitting there talking about the difficult project, the policy and procedures manual, she was able to come up with, well, I need to talk about dress code and I need to talk about, expectations. And in interaction with me, she was able to begin working on that project. But sitting in front of a computer, thinking in her own head, didn't activate her, didn't get her engaged. So what she learned is she needs to pair movement or some type of interaction with the thinking that she's doing for any particular project, especially one that is difficult, is there needs to be some kind of movement component. And I actually brought that into my own life and thought, when I'm writing, what do? I'm sitting there thinking, but I write better when I have music on. I pair auditory processing with my cognitive processing of thinking. And in front of me, I have a beautiful view of a number of original pieces of art and my grandmother's father's picture. So there's a visual component. So when I write, I've got visual, auditory, and thinking going on. So when you're stuck, think about what you can pair with whatever modality you're trying to use, whether it be visual or thinking. Usually it's a thinking that can get shut down pretty easily. And think about what other modality you can combine with it, like movement, like listening to some type of music, like interacting with somebody. A lot of times it takes the combination of several of them in order to engage in an action. If you enjoyed this information, I hope you'll forward it on to a friend. Share it with others. Happy clutter clearing.